All right. I was running and I got holes through me. So, oh, it's hard to breathe. But I'm gonna take time out of my precious, beautiful day today. Considering that I'm a celebrity, right? I'm gonna take time out of my precious, beautiful day here to mm, basically just give my opinion again, which is not my opinion. It's just the reality and the truth that most of them are in denial of. Okay, especially in what I call the whack sector. Um, Bvlogs, I don't have anything bad to say about, but I'm gonna be honest with you, and then we'll see if he'll quit. I don't know if my data is messing up. I see it messing up. Let me know if y'all can hear me. What's up, Ace? Please talk to him, Ace, as much as you can. Keep on, you know, saying the truth to them because they can't handle the truth, right? Um, but yeah, I'm working out right now. I'm doing like variation push-ups. I just did 2 laps. It's a pretty big, what I'm running around. So 2 laps actually running like fast, briskly jogging is pretty good right now, especially with what I'm going through. Taking me a supplement. Hopefully it helps. Nothing is working, so it's really getting to that point where it's that bad. I don't know. I never lose faith. I try to keep pushing, but it just doesn't look good. And then I always get these downloads. It's just so crazy because it told me like right now, like when it looks like you're completely down and out, that's when God turns it around. It's like, huh. So I'm terrified, honestly, right now. Like where I'm standing, I'm just terrified with what I'm going through. But I realize it's not in my hands. Hopefully it's in God's hands. And I do have faith that it is. But yeah, this isn't easy. But yeah, like I said, most people on here they know me as the tough white man, the cowboy, and I've just always been the tough white guy that put in my 2 cents about everything and said what I needed to say. I only spoke to people who came at me and said something to me first. 9 times out of 10, there's a little stretch there when I had all that cash money, where I kind of select people and go in on them publicly. But I'm a public figure, so you have to do that. I was kind of just shutting everybody down. It was kind of easy too, to be honest. But again, this is the problem with a lot of these people is to them winning is a different concept than winning is to me. Winning is not having money. Life is way more vast than that. So that just means you're miserable no matter how much money you have or anything. That's all you're saying. So see, these people, they don't understand. We speak your language. We can translate what you're saying. So now do you want to talk? Because that chat's awfully quiet, right? What's up? How you doing? Um, Today I have the chat open, right? And like I said, you'll always get the same people who they'll come and they'll try to spam the chat because they have no life and nothing going for them, and they're jealous of me. But yeah, Ace, just keep on bringing the truth. Just keep talking. I will get your messages posted up here on the bulletin for everybody to see, and we'll go from there. Okay. But I am going to talk about the topic in the title of this show. I'm just trying to catch my breath. Okay. So, as I was saying, Bvlogs, you are not the father. You are not the Dr. Dre of the sector. And I'll explain to you why. And it's a compliment. I'm not putting you down. It's actually a compliment. Why would you want to be Dr. Dre? Dr. Dre is someone who sold his soul. He was sweeter than a cupcake. He was literally, his preference was, kind of like the dudes that you hang around with on YouTube or go back and forth with. You don't hang out with them. I give you credit. You're a little separated, but you still acknowledge them, and I get it because there's nothing else to do. I understand. Bvlogs. Like I said, hi to you. I appreciate what you said to me in the chat today. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate it because I am really fighting for my life. Because again, I was burnt through my stomach and abdomen because I'm a targeted individual. You should know this, Bvlogs. You watched me go through everything in Green Bay. So you should have seen a lot of what happened up there. Okay, to me. Um, so, and I am the victim in all of it, right? I just don't play victim. I'm not comfortable being a victim. So moving forward, um, you're not the Dr. Dre. You know, you're better than Dr. Dre in the stance that hopefully you haven't sold your soul. That's my only issue. Why would you want to be an Illuminati pawn? Why would you want to be a peasant like this fool right here who's trying to comment, projecting, right? Let's go ahead and expose him real quick. There he is. It's a troll, people, a person who sits there and does you know what all day, sitting online doing nothing, that can't progress, doesn't have a girlfriend, right? Sits there and bothers men all day, and he's never going to have any money or anything going for him. He's broken. We all know it, and we laugh at you every day. How do you feel today? Now go get angry, lash out because you're powerless and you can't do anything, right? Because you never evolved. You're immature. Okay. It is what it is. A lot of addicts are immature. I was talking to a guy here about that yesterday. He was actually teaching me and I was listening. It was very interesting. All right. Look how mad they are. Right. You say things that don't exist. None of that bothers me. So again, you're very mad. Lash out. Lash out, Narky. It'll be okay. We'll get through this. I'll hold your hand. I'll carry you. I'll carry you through the forest of glee. Right? Um, I mean, it's just hilarious how angry people are. But let me continue here with what I was saying. My spiel. You're not the Dr. Dre of the sector because why would you want to be Dr. Dre? First of all, Dr. Dre, and I'm gonna step out of the chat for a second. Ace, just keep on bringing the truth, and all my fans. Dr. Dre sold his soul. Dr. Dre was a cupcake. Dr. Dre was someone who, like they said, Easy E dissed him. I mean, Easy E wrote on Dre. I don't know what you're talking about. Dre went to the award ceremony, right? He, what happened to him. Y'all don't ever talk about that because the Illuminati tries to cover up the truth that Dr. Dre is soft and a victim, like all of you. That's why you're so mad all the time because you're always running around being a victim, correct? Dr. Dre is not that good at making beats. It's like Eminem. He's not that good of a rapper. He just had the marketing. I've done things on tracks Eminem hasn't even done yet. Seriously, I rap better than Eminem. Seriously. I mean, I'm not looking for anything he has. He doesn't have anything. He has what? A bunch of brainwashed people who just say his name. He's not rich. He doesn't own anything. That's not the same Eminem. It's actually a clone that's being used by the prison industrial complex. So again, when you're hyper intelligent, you understand things that the masses don't because they're sheep and they're all brainwashed and they just regurgitate whatever's spoon fed to them. Right? So again, you have to understand there's a difference between knowledge and intelligence, right? And then all these people who are delusional, right? Like the one guy right now who's always running his mouth, he was saying something about like I think he tried to say like you're not working out, all he does is run around and talk smack all day. My homie knows who I'm talking about. And I said, well, come do the workout. I bet you can't do it because he can't. He can't do what I do. I just did like a set of 20 push-ups, one set, and I did a whole bunch more. So when people can't do what you do, they're naturally going to be aggravated by you and your presence. You want to sit there and whatever. That's cool. Do your thing, you know what I mean? But over here, you're going to kind of have to control that because we ain't going to put up with it. And that's what a grown man is. So we all know what it is. Do your thing because it ain't going to do nothing to me. You feel me? I don't care what you type. I'm just going to ignore you and I'm not going to waste my time with someone that's just going to, keep on typing on fake accounts. It's kind of weird, right? I don't have time for it. So, like I said, that's when you know that somebody's just weird, right? It's not proving any point, but that you're weird. So, have fun with that. So, as I was saying, a matter that has nothing to do with any of you, you're not going to involve yourself in it. This is a private matter between me and the black sector that I run and I've made money off for years, right? So, like I said, don't do that. Go. I mean, healthy is irrelevant. I mean, like I said, I just said what happened to me. You know what happened to me. It has nothing to do with health. I mean, health is not wealth because health doesn't exist. I don't know what people are talking about. Health does not exist. There's no such thing as health. There's such thing as reality of what's going on, and that's it. Some people like me haven't had a choice to be healthy. I can eat all the fruits and vegetables I want right now. I've tried it. It hasn't really changed anything. You understand? And then, like I said, they always pull the rope a dope and make it where I can't have access to it, which is kind of what's going on right now. So it's like I'm not going to waste my time if every day is a struggle to get what I need and what I came to do and what I came for, why would I keep struggling? Like, nah, I'm just going to give up on it and let it be. Real talk. I'm not going to waste my time stressing every 5 seconds. That's crazy, man. You know what I mean? So, you know, some of these people, what you don't understand, like Ace, have been around a long time. They've seen a lot more than anyone in the public. So they know when they're saying things, you might want to listen because a lot of it is probably going to be the truth because they've seen who I am a little bit more than y'all. Oh, it's raining. Right? So I'm going to step out of the chat for a minute because I want to talk without being bothered. My fans, I want you to keep talking as much as you can. Drown out all the noise of the negativity and respond to the cowards, and just, we'll keep on filtering them out of my chat because they have no business being here and they just keep typing. That's not how this works, buddy. That's actually a crime and you're going to prison, like I told you. You can be as upset as you want. You don't have a right to come over here and bother me while I'm doing my program. Grow up. And that's all it is. Just like everybody's told you, grow up. You have no friends. There's no one who agrees with you. You're delusional. You understand? It's not my concern. You're not my concern. I don't care about you. I am busy and you're not going to bother me. Okay? I'm a celebrity. You're not. I get paid to talk publicly. You don't. You're mad about it. You can't stop it. So stay mad. Okay? Now, continuing on with what I was saying. Why would you want to be Dr. Dre? Dr. Dre was never really talented. Dr. Dre possesses no gifts. He's not nice to look at. I mean, just look at his face. He looks like an alien that crawled out of a bush somewhere. Okay. Like I said, he was a victim at what was it, the VH1 Awards or whatever, and then that's when the thing happened with Young Buck. Young Buck could have gone to like prison forever, and they gave him a slap on the wrist because same thing. He was a Freemason who sold his soul within the system. I am not a Freemason. I never will be a Freemason. I never will sell my soul. This is what I've based my entire life off of. I didn't get this tatted on me for no reason to study my enemy to defeat my enemy. I know exactly who I am. I know exactly what I'm doing. Trust me. Okay? And a lot of people, they vastly underestimate me. Now, I'm going to explain this again to y'all because you don't want to acknowledge reality. I mean, to me, you're better than Dre Bvlogs. Honestly, like I said, I don't have anything against you. I mean, I have seen you like throw up the satanic symbol of allegiance. Hopefully, that wasn't literal and you didn't mean it. But maybe you probably just don't know what it means. You know what I mean? I think that you have a lot to learn and you could learn a lot from my program. I don't think that you have much knowledge. I think that you talk as if you do, and that's just the truth. Your beats, they're okay. They're not stupendous. They're not amazing. They're all right. They're not anything that anyone's going to spend any money on. I know you don't make money selling beats, so you need to stop with that. And again, this is reality. If you feel otherwise, or you can prove it to me, then go ahead and prove it. You know what I mean? But like I said, I mean, if you was making money with beats like that, which quite frankly nobody does, you wouldn't be working. And last I checked, you're always having to work, right? So see, I don't work right now. I just do this. Okay. So I want to work. I want to have another job on top of this because this don't pay enough. I can acknowledge reality. The question is, Bvlogs, when will you grow up and acknowledge reality? Because right now you're not talking or occupying reality. You're talking about delusion though. Why would you want to copy the Illuminati? Ooh, that rain's coming down. Why would you want to copy the Illuminati and Freemasonry when they're a bunch of nobodies and they're all broke? This is reality. You're talking to the rich guy, Bvlogs. You're talking to the guy who owns equity and really has everything. I was targeted for my cash, so I spent it. That doesn't make me broke, does it? See, use your brain. Use your brain, public and people. That doesn't make me broke. It means I didn't sell my soul and I stood up against an entire system and I defeated them. It means I'm a winner. It means I'm a champ. It means I'm always be rich because God got me. It means I'm always be provided for because God got me. I'm not a fake preacher like y'all. I'm not a vulture. I'm not feeding off other people for views like you are. I'm not part of a predatory system like you are. I'm me and I stand independently with me and God by myself. Right? I didn't lose anything. They lost. They walked away without one red cent. You try to come for me and take my money, you lose. That's what happens. And that's exactly what happened. Right? Right? You lose horrifically. Right? And then I laugh at you. Right? And I make fun of you about it. Right? That's a gangster. Right? That's a boss. Right? I kind of do what gangsters do. Right? Okay. So again, like I said, I'm a real nice guy. right? It's all up to you. I can be a real nice guy. I don't use Streamlabs. You already know that. I use StreamYard, right? Who also has participated in a lot of this plot of what's going on, in my opinion. Let's see here. Fury of a man who got wrongfully portrayed as a villain and burned through stomach and abdomen. Y'all ain't prepared. Exactly. Facts. Facts. And I'm the best dude on the planet and been good to everyone. And again, some of that isn't true because, I mean, it is true, but it's not because I wasn't portrayed anyway. Because again, none of these people are the media. So again, you're just talking about a little circle on YouTube that's irrelevant. I'm talking about the world. You know, the world. I mean, yeah, they would like to portray me that way. I'm sure they're going to at some point. Who cares? I don't care what the world thinks because the world isn't being genuine with themselves. They're already lying to themselves. So they're just going to say something negative because they're all haters. That's the world. The world is just a bunch of haters now, and it's like, cool, you can be a hater. I'm gonna live in love, and I'm gonna get what I need and do what I want and get all this money and get the girl and be happy and I'm gonna do what I want to do for me because I don't need nobody. It's just like with all this, what I'm doing with this whole establishment and everything going on. I already know in my sleep if I want, I can take this all over. Whether it takes a year, a couple of years, if I really am able to get through what I'm going through physically, if I stuck it out and I stayed with this, I mean, even if I didn't, I could come back. I mean, I'm gonna have so much money, I'll be able to buy all these buildings. I mean, that's what people don't understand. Like, I told y'all a long time ago. I said I'm gonna put Bob Woody out of business. Bob Woody is the dude that they claim owns the building on 6th Street. I don't think he owns any. He's just a Freemason. Listen to his name, Bob Woody. That's a Mason. He doesn't own anything. You don't own the buildings. You don't have money like that. Nobody does. The point is this: he's an old man, right? When I get all this bread and I get my blessings, I'm planning to go over there and buy out those actual buildings of the bars at some point. Yes, I'm going to make enough money out of the money that whatever me and Christina get, or other blessings coming to me on top of that. I'm gonna combine everything and I'm gonna make profit out of it, whether it's stock dividends and through my investing skills, whether it's through different projects, ventures like venture capital, putting it into other corporations and businesses that I actually thoroughly research, visit, talk to, build a relationship with, and know what they're doing and believe in their project. That was what I was planning to do with App Harvest. A lot of you don't know. Like I said, I had over 70,000 shares of the stock. I'm not a failure. I'm not broke at all. I'm just someone who took a risk. Been taking risks my whole life, and it always works out. It may not work out right then. I may lose in that instance if that's the way you perceive it, but I didn't lose because it comes back to me in tenfold. That's what y'all don't get. I know how to make money through the universal laws of karma, which is the only way to make money. You can either listen to me and learn, or you can remain broke for your entire life. If you study most of my life, I've made over $1 million every single year consecutively, untaxable. You can either believe what I have to say, or you can sit there and prod. Like, I had one snob in Austin trying to tell me that he was sitting there saying things that make no sense, talking about the same concepts, talking about the tax stuff. And yeah, if you don't file taxes, they'll come and they'll take this. Well, you can't take anything from me because most of it I've already placed out of my name on purpose because I know how to protect my assets. Cha-ching. Number one. Number two, I don't really need to pay taxes because it's a crime against humanity. Yes, and you could tell them I said it. Number three, I don't pay taxes because I ain't never made in working capital within a job. I ain't really ever made over 12,000 in 1 year. The law, and it has not changed. Y'all are liars, like that girl at McDonald's that was lying, right? And has my channel and said, "Oh, well, you can't escape Uncle Sam." Who's trying to escape him? If anything, Uncle Sam trying to escape me. What are you talking about, Wody? Right? So let's get real. If you don't make over 12,000 a year in taxable working income within a job, you do not have to file taxes. That is the law. No, it has not changed. What are you talking about? I tried to look up what they said. They were like, well, now it's if you make $600. And even if that were to be true, who cares? Like, do they inform us of these things? No, I got people stealing my mail right now, bro. My life is completely like broken for a reason. And I'm cool with that. I embraced it. That's what y'all don't get. Is me having a broken life is a plus because I don't have to worry about nothing. You understand? I don't have to worry about none of that, bro. Like, it's just like everything y'all say, it makes no sense. Y'all always have something to say. It's like with hospital bills. A lot of you actually stress about hospital bills. I don't pay them. I will never pay them a red cent. You can tell them I said it. You know what I mean? And that's why they get mad because they're like, he knows how to use the system. You're supposed to use the system, right? You're supposed to. Like, if I need care, I'm gonna go where I have to get care. That's y'all's fault. Y'all didn't provide me with a doctor, a car. You suspended my license, all fake tickets. Everything you did was your failure to to interact and do things was the system lying about me. If you lie about me, why would I participate in that with you? Nah, do whatever you're going to do. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you throw at me. I'm going to keep on winning and keep on pushing forward. And I'm going to keep on doing me without any stress because your whole system's a lie and fake. In the meanwhile, I'm going to completely dismantle the system and bring the system down just through vocalizing the truth about it. You see what I'm saying? Because I have a gift. It's common sense what's happening. I'm a targeted individual because of what I speak. I've been speaking the truth against Illuminati Freemasonry for over 25 plus years. Of course, they're going to target me and do these things they've done towards me. Lie on me, get my license suspended, sit there and have people say things that make no sense. I'm not trying to get a car. I'm comfortable not driving. I've seen nothing. There was actually, I mean, like I said, I saw an accident the other day. There's accidents all the time. It's just nothing but tickets, insurance, money. You got to pay for gas. You got to do the oil change. It's a headache, man. I'm all carred out. I owned 14 luxury vehicles at one point in my life for a long time. I opened my own dealership and was able to buy and sell them. I'm not worried about nothing you're talking about. So my point is, the dude in Austin, the snob who was saying that, well, my parents own a tax place and tax office, whatever, and this is how it works. Well, you're wrong, because it doesn't work like that, because I'm telling you how it works and I'm right here in front of you and I'm winning. So what do you mean? Do you see what I'm saying? You can't tell me something that reality's already proven wrong right in front of you. You sound slow, because that's what people in Austin are. People in Austin just are a bunch of people that live a fake lifestyle with fake money that's not theirs, literally, right? They live off of a tech bubble that's already burst, right? It's all going down the tubes, just like he said in Fight Club. It's all going down like Martha's polishing the brass on the Titanic. It's all going down, man. So off with your string green stripe patterns. You know what I mean? That's literally what's going on. The whole system is collapsing. It has to. The dollar is going to collapse. So I ain't worried about nothing, because everything you say is a lie. I've followed all the rules. I just never tried to. You understand? I haven't broken any rules. I've done what I need to do the right way, and that's it. Until I see the law changed, that's when I'll know, right? As far as I'm concerned, when the law is what it is, that's what it is. Until I make over 12,000 of actual work income, and y'all allow me as a white man to have an American, real American, to have a job in my own country, don't come talking to me about nothing. You can't complain. You can't whine. You can't lie, right? You haven't let me even get on my feet. It's been constantly having to move, do this, do that. How am I going to have time? And how would I have money? And why cowboys don't let the government put their hand in their money? That's the whole point. And they ain't worried about me because I'm nobody. Because work income within a job, I haven't made money like that. I've made enough. I ain't made no crazy money over 12,000 in a year working. Nah, hell no. I wouldn't try to, because I knew the rule. So there's a midriff that you have to learn how to utilize this. It's utilizing the system for what it's there for, right? And not letting it take advantage of you. So like I said, I'm good in the books. Y'all have problems. Y'all are committing, tax fraud, tax evasion. Literally, these people are getting locked up for that right now. I haven't done that. I paid the government all their money. I paid over $8,500 in land taxes. That's taxes. You got your tax money. A lot of people think that filing means something. Filing just means you're reporting something. That's all. What is the government your daddy? You got to go report something to your daddy. The government ain't my daddy. If I gave them their money, you got your money. Be quiet. Straight up. It's just like everything within life. You either, thank you. He said, preach, bro. Your name is hilarious. But yeah, I mean, that's the facts. I mean, it's either you want to be the suck up, good whatever to government daddy, or you want to be the outlaw that doesn't care what they have to say. And I'm always be the outlaw, because again, I know how to follow their rules. I'm just telling you the truth. I mean, it would be impossible for me to file taxes. They haven't ever let me make money and stack money. So until I have a chance to stop having to move around and y'all doing these things to me, targeting me, how would I be able to do what you're asking? It's common sense. It's just called persecution. Just call it what it is. That's what it is. It's persecution. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, you're unable to persecute me. You're unable to. So it's like these people, like I said, I'm going to ignore it and not waste my time, because if somebody can't even give me a response as to why you're doing something, and you're just sitting there and you just keep doing something, that makes no sense. I don't have time for you. You know what I mean? When you act like you're saying something to me, but you're not, because I'm trying to respond and you're not even allowing me to talk, that's weird. Like, you're so sensitive, you say something and then, oh, don't respond because I can't handle it. That's petty. That's super slow, bro. See what I'm saying? So, that's the thing. You got a lot of people that use this network, and they think that they're accomplishing something, but they're actually not. Feel what I'm saying? You don't bother me, bro. I'm here talking about real talk. Feel me? I'm dropping actual truth that's gonna echo. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, the one thing I don't tolerate is people talking no fake talk to me, bro. I don't talk to you. You ain't got no business being over here. You're gonna go to prison. You commit a felony right now. What is you doing? Honestly, ask him. What is you doing? Because you ain't building nothing. You ain't progressing. You're not in competition with me. You're just somebody who all the time you're upset, so you go on the internet and you want to spam a chat. Yeah, because you jealous because I got a platform and you have nothing. You jealous because I'm blessed and you aren't. Cool, no problem. Stay mad. Isn't that what I would want? See, these people, they always give me what I want. That's the thing. Just because you're typing doesn't mean I need to acknowledge you. I'm not in the chat, bro. So, like I said, they do the same thing every day and they feel like that does something to me. Do you really feel like this is getting some kind of get back for someone who doesn't even know who you are and hasn't done anything to you? Do you really think that it's doing anything to my show or my program? Continuing on. Like I said, people are pointless nowadays. People don't listen, you know what I mean? People just they say things without thinking. You know what I mean? There, he's gonna ruin this. Hold up. We'll come back.